This week on Stream Deck Secrets, I'm answering your questions on how to set up certain things using the Elgato Stream Deck. Anyway, no faffing around, let's get started. Question number 1. Can you use actions to open .exe files with one press? Yes, and this is actually one of the easiest things to do. So we have this guy right here, which opens up Steam. It's a very basic thing that opens up an exe and the software that you're looking for. To set this one up, all you're going to want to do is type in open right here, and then you should have the system plugin built into Stream Deck. Then just drag and drop open down here, and then you need to find the file, the exe that you're looking for. So in this case, we're looking for Steam. It should be just over here, and you can open up shortcuts as well if you don't know the exact location. If you need to know the exact location, you can just right click and then go to open file location, and the exe will show up right here. That's pretty much it. If you tap the button, Steam is going to open, and voila, it's as simple as that. There are some window applications that require a different tool because they don't have exe files. It's just the way that Windows does things, but you can open those up a different way, and that is what this little button right here is. So for this one, you're actually going to need to open up the plugin store, and then right here in the search bar, you're going to type in Advanced Launcher, and you're going to be looking for the plugin made by BarRaider, this guy right here. Tap that and then press the blue button. It will automatically install into the Stream Deck, and then type in Advanced Launcher, and you're going to see this guy right here, Microsoft Store Launcher. Drag that one over, and then you can open up any Windows-based applications. So let's say Spotify, for instance. So this one here opens up Spotify. We tap the button, and just like that, Spotify will open up. You can do this with any Windows-based applications. Now you can open EXEs and Windows-based applications, but what if you want to open multiple at once? You can do that as well. Search for multi-action, and then you're going to want to grab one of these, drag it over here like so, and then you can make a combination of the system open, select your file, choose Steam, and then of course you could do the Windows application, and you can just chain these along so that if you want all of your OBS or your streaming stuff to launch at one time, you can do that, and it's pretty straightforward. Question number 2. Hi, do you know if there's any way to change the monitor desktop view being projected as a display in the projector? So this is all related to the Elgato Prompter, in case you didn't already gather that. If I understand right, you just want to be able to change what is being shown on the prompter with a tap of the button on the Stream Deck. I think I get you. And again, this one is actually pretty easy to do. So first things first, underneath my face right now, you'll see my prompter display. It's just easier than pointing a camera at it and trying to show you that way. It makes it look a little bit more aesthetic. Either way, what we're going to do in the multi-action tab, we're going to go ahead and grab a multi-action switch and put it just here. Then we're going to need to look for window actions like this, and we're going to select focus window. Drag this over. In my case, let's choose Spotify. Then we're going to go over to the second multi-action, grab another focus window, drag that over, select drop down, and in this instance, I'm going to choose Discord. And then what's going to happen when we press the button on the Stream Deck, it's going to switch prompted display. So right now we have Spotify, and then we're going to go to Discord, and then we're going to go back to Spotify, and then back to Discord. So in your case, you'll easily be able to switch from OBS to your presentation. I hope this is what you meant. I think I got the understanding correct, but let me know if that's something I need to change or do differently. Stream Deck uses for non-streaming stuff. I'm not going to read the entire thing. You're welcome to pause it, but essentially it's using the Stream Deck for anything that isn't for live streaming or recording. And a lot of people, I think, when they look at the Stream Deck, they think, oh, this is a really cool device for streamers. And that's it. I probably use my Stream Deck for streaming around about 10% of the time. I use it every single day, but streaming is not the primary reason that I have these devices. I love them as much as I do because they're incredible productivity tools, and let me show you how I use them on a day-to-day basis. I'm not going to walk you through everything because there's a lot. So I have a bunch of different profiles and folders based on what I'm doing. The window you're looking at now is like my home page. I can go ahead and tap this one at the top left, and it'll open up OBS, and I can control all of my streaming and recording stuff from here. But let's say I wanted to control my lights. I then tap the top right button, and I can turn them off like so. I can turn them on. But in terms of daily use, if we go ahead and tap this guy right here, the button on the left hand side, I have a bunch of daily applications: Premiere Pro, Photoshop, CapCut, Discord. All of these applications I have shortcuts for. So let's open up Premiere Pro. You can see that I have multi-action sequences and things like that make short form videos out of a big long form thing. That's incredibly useful. But then we have other things. We have the option to create adjustment layers and nest clips. We can add an audio fade. We can zoom and crop into different parts of the video inside of Premiere Pro, which is great. And let's say you just want to keep it basic. You just want to have something you can use alongside browsing or writing articles and things like that. Well, that's what this one in the middle is here for. This is my daily use profile. So we have some very basic actions like opening up Google Chrome, which that's kind of a given. It's simple and easy to use, and just having it at a touch of a button is great. But then what if I have Google Chrome over here, but I also have my store, HeroVibes.store, where you can buy a bunch of editing presets and things like that, and I want to split them, right? I want to have the store on the right and I want to have Google on the left. Well, that is what this button right here is for. As soon as I tap that, what's going to happen is it's going to open up one window, put it to the right, and then it's going to select the other one and put it on the left. Just simple day-to-day things. If I move this over here, let me bring this window in, we have a hotkey that enables microphone dictation. So if I go ahead and tap that, it's going to turn dictation on. Hey, my name is Rob, and this is an example for a YouTube video. Tap the button again and it will turn off dictation. What if I want the exact color of this little Google Sheets icon right here? Well, then I can tap this button on the Stream Deck, hover over the color like so, tap the button, and then it will display the key and also copy it to my clipboard so I can then send that into Premiere Pro. I've got a 10-minute timer that when you tap this guy right here, it automatically starts counting down. I got 2 folders down here that link to daily use websites, so I can open up any website at the touch of a button like so, which again saves me having to go through and do all of that manually. I can then scroll over and I have all of my documents and day-to-day things. Then I can continue scrolling over, and let's say I need a specific affiliate link for one of Elgato Stream Decks, and I need to put it in the description of a video. Rather than trying to write those down somewhere or revisit Amazon to get the affiliate link, I can just go ahead and do this, scroll over to a list of all of the products that I have affiliate links for, and then I can just tap that one like so, and it pastes the link. Now, these are just a couple of examples of things that I use on a day-to-day basis, and I know I'm not breaking these down or teaching you how to use them, but yeah, the Stream Deck is remarkable for productivity and just day-to-day use stuff outside of streaming and content creation. If you want to know how I made any of these specific things, let me know, and we can do a follow-up episode doing Q&As and things like that. Or if there's just anything in general you want to know about the Stream Deck, I'm more than happy to help. Comment number 4, I'm begging Elgato to make a wireless handheld Stream Deck. Now, this comment wasn't directed at me, it was a post on X by BBJess. She is an incredible streamer. I advise you to go and check her out, but the idea kind of got some gears turning in my head on a mobile Stream Deck, and it kind of already exists because we have the Stream Deck mobile app where you can add a bunch of buttons and functionality that can basically control your PC and everything you can do on the Stream Deck, but on your phone. Imagine this either strapped to your wrist or through a watch. Stream Deck support for Apple Watch and mobile Android devices. I'd be down for that. But I mean, you have all of your basic functions right here on the Stream Deck app. So I could be standing up and I could turn that light off. I could turn it back on. I could zoom straight into my face, which is, oh, this is terrifying. If I'm live streaming and I want a replay buffer, I want to record the last 30 seconds of a live stream, I can just tap that button and it does so. Or maybe I want to activate my voice effects on my PC while standing halfway across the room. I can do that as well. And it makes me sound like I've got this really cool echo effect going on. Then I can turn it off. Don't get me wrong, the idea of a mobile Stream Deck, like a device that is battery powered that you can just take everywhere, I think it's a great idea. I just don't think it makes sense to use it outside of your mobile device. I think a watch OS would be great. I don't have an Apple Watch, but imagine just being able to do this and then all of a sudden you're recording, you're live streaming, you can control everything without even needing to dig in and find your iPhone. That'd be great. But it's definitely possible, and the Stream Deck app is completely free. You get 6 buttons and you can actually just add different pages to get more buttons. Don't tell anybody that. It's a top secret information. Then I have the actual prices for Stream Deck Mobile right here. 1 month is like 3 quid, 12 months is 25, and there's actually a lifetime option for 50 quid. I think it's actually really great value for money, and that's not me saying it because I love Elgato or I'm trying to be a shill. I just think that if you are interested in the Stream Deck and Elgato ecosystem, it could be a great option for you. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Let me know if you have any more questions. Like I say, maybe once a month we'll do a little episode of Stream Deck Secrets like this, where I answer questions both from the channel and from the community and see if I can make something cool. But please leave your ideas because I need all the inspiration I can get to make these videos on a regular basis. But next week, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your full live stream overlay in OBS and also integrate all of that with the Stream Deck so you can control your live streams and recordings at the tap of a button. For now, I love your faces. Thank you for watching today's video. You're amazing, you're beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one.